Hey, what is up, everybody? I'm back making another part of Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. My neighbor still won't shut up, and we're about to write a poem. So let's get right into it. So, seems like I'm writing a poem. We have to pick words. It says 1 out of 20, but I can't seem to turn the page. I don't know. Nope. Okay, I guess I'm just gonna have to choose these words because I can't figure out how to turn the damn page. Okay, so we have party, disaster, bubbles, pout, mouse, heart, hopeless, journey, together, hope. Let's go for hope. We have death, nightgown, existence, passion, philosophy, socks, rose, valentine, boop, and marshmallow. So it looks like the page is just gonna turn by itself. Okay. Whatever. Shit, I don't know. Marshmallow? Love, fatality, forgive, desire, kitty, marriage, childhood, judgment, rain cloud, embrace. I like vitality. I just realized these three over here are jumping. I'm assuming that has something to do with them being like pick words that will something special might happen if you pick certain words. Okay, extreme, vertigo, peace, entropy, heartbeat, contamination, misery, heaven set, unstable, bliss. Let's go unstable. Vacation, tragedy, tenacious, awesome, vivid, anger, fantasy, cheer, vanilla, pain, anger. Flying, giggle, electricity, insight, chocolate, agonizing, defeat, time, nature, laugh. Flying? Breathe, shopping, lucky, loud, scars, waterfall, raindrops, lightning, depression, after image. Cute, anime, flee, imagination, smile, essence, sweet, parfait, fun, romance. Let's go anime for all them weebs. Sunset, sticky, cry, portrait, extraordinary, anxiety, firework, dark, covet. I like the color pink. Incongruent, determination, sparkle, melancholy, I don't know what the fuck that is. Prayer, fireflies, question, papa, lust, wrath, treasure, uncanny, beauty, cheeks, explode, ocean, infallible, sing, game, ribbon, email, bouncy, warm, broken, skipping, secretive, starscape, climax, and vivacious. Starscape. Disoriented, blanket, milk, clumsy, poof, charm, graveyard, doki doki. Let's go doki doki. Universe and special. Fear, melody, crimson, pure, tone, misfortune, clouds, puppy, sensation, dream, grief, sunny, incapable, fester, color, hop, play, despise, strawberry, daydream. Let's go color. Ambient, friends, horror, dazzle, sugar, whistles, skirt, sadness, adventure. I don't know what meager is, but I'm gonna choose it. Disown, shame, whirlwind, kiss, playground, intellectual, family, variance, lazy, unrestrained. Music, joy, nibble, unrequited, fickle, memories, saray, candy, hair, pleasure, candy. Whisper, empty, landscape, amazing, promise, uncontrollable, twirl, peaceful, lollipop, holiday, lollipop. Alone, bed, comfort. Whoa. These three words together aren't the most holy things. Eternity, precious, destiny, unending, happiness, spinning, analysis, I don't know. Eternity. Hi again, Chris. Glad to see you didn't run away on us, I should've. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Do I though? Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Still drinking Mountain Dew, by the way. Thanks for keeping your promise, Chris. When did I make a promise? Man, it wasn't even that long since I recorded. It was like a minute between recording the last part and this part, and I already can't remember. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh yeah, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayer told me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year, and last year too. And I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. I thought she was going to say Monica. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki flopped back into her seat. I mean, I read the Pokemon Adventures manga once. Don't worry, guys. Chris always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. I don't even like cleaning my own room. Why the hell would I want to clean someone else's? How dependable. So just because your room is so messy is distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Chris, oh, that's Sayori. How come? You and Chris can become good friends too. Sayori? Yeah, honestly, what the hell? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation this put me into. The hell do you mean weird? All she said was that we're able to become friends as well. Oh, you're even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori? Yeah, me? Yeah, me? Or him? Cause this guy isn't me. I'm barely making any choices here. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I don't make it a big deal if you don't want it to. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Oh, here. He reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted to. I mean, isn't that what a literature club is? Reading and shit. This is acceptable. How's this girl accidentally being so cute? Seriously, man. Is that all you think about? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I probably won't. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monty to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for his chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around the closet. I hear Natsuki uttering an exasperated sigh from within the closet. Oh, that was Natsuki. Shit. I need to read who's talking. She seemed to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. Hey, look, it's me. You looking for something in there? Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. Who the hell is jumping in the house? What's the point of keeping all your collection organized if someone else is just gonna mess it up? Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga? You read manga, right? Yeah. Sometimes. I mean, I read the Dragon Ball Super manga before. Only like 12 chapters of it, but I read it. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into it until you figure out where the other person stands. Why? I mean, in my school, a bunch of people just randomly mention, oh yeah, I read manga. Is that just because my school's full of weebs? Most of my friends are weebs. How did you know anyway? I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face. What's that supposed to mean? I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to the box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the breast. Much better. Oh, so she's organized. Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. Ah yes, OCD, I can definitely relate to that. I know that feeling. I know that feel? No, I know that feeling. Son of a bitch. I get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Parfait Girls. A series I've never heard of in my life. Is Parfait Girls a real thing? Give me a second, I gotta look this up. Doesn't seem to be. That probably means it's either out of my demographic or it's simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. Hey, I didn't say it was bad. He did, not me. She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. Yes, you were. I didn't even say anything. Well, you thought it. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Chris. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. That sounds just like the cover of the game. Or the title screen at least. It's exceedingly Mo. Don't just stand there. Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. We weren't even in the closet, we were standing outside of it. She then takes a seat against the wall, beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't breathe at the same time like that. Yes, we can. What are you talking about? How in my school we did that all the time. In my middle school at least. In high school there's just regular ass tables, not desks. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Once you cross her arms and scouches an inch away from me. Scooches, not scouches, Jesus Christ. Sorry. Should be. I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's particularly a bad thing. Damn, bro. I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am. Wow. How long has it been since I read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? No, why would she? Not really. Maybe sometimes after I've already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention? What am I supposed to be paying attention to? I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. That's what I'm saying. Looks like it's a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these and spare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things. Like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. The hell was that? That just helps you get to know the characters. Besides, it's still entertaining. Later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and when some of the romance starts to happen. Also, it's a romance manga. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean? Man. Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Did you seriously just say that? No. Did you seriously just say that? Are you stupid? Maybe you're a bigger weeb than she is. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga? Well, Natsuki paused for a moment as if she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah. What does that matter? It doesn't. I'm just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got into this manga. Like, I would ever get into anything because it's a manga. I feel bad for anyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Yeah, it's either that or fighting. Not to mention, he's really good at it. So who am I to judge? Oh my. Man, can I just say, the visuals in this look amazing. Where was the artist for this game? Props to them. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple chapters at this point. You sure this isn't boring for you? It's not. Even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. What friends, man? What friends? You know what I mean. You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Hey, I have nothing to rub in. This guy probably has no friends. Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga is for kids. I can even bring it up without them being all like, you still haven't grown out of that yet. Makes me want to punch them in the face. You know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge, much less friends who are also into it. I mean, there's a freaking anime club in this school, right? I'm only kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the other losers over time. Wow, man. Wow. Way to insult your friends. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. Is he not the one that bought it for you? At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Oh, Sept. Oh, okay. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. I just can't win, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solved any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? Yeah. So? Jeez, that's enough. You're gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happened. Natsuki puts his finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. I always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... Oh shit, they're playing Animal Crossing without me. I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast to her usual bossy tone. But she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with a friend. I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you get when connecting with someone like that. Being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience. That thought makes me smile a little to myself. Okay, everyone. Are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on. Could your timing be any worse? Sorry. I just need to make sure we have enough time. Though you do look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly notices how close she's gotten to me. She hastily sights herself a good 12 inches away from me. Can you not just say a foot? Alright. Guess I'll stop here for now. I'll close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you want to know what happened? Oh yeah, but Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Huh? Is that really alright? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. But of course, it wouldn't take forever to finish it if you didn't take. It would take forever to finish it if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets spent, I'll kill you. By tomorrow? I only get partway through the volume so far. I might fall behind some shows if I try to get through this. But I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. Or I'm more scared of what will happen if I don't finish it. And why not both? Alright then. I stand up. I turn to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book in my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah, of course I did. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I can't really find much of an inspiration since I've never really done this before. When everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sarah and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sarah is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers on a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Oh, I bet she's one of those that writes in cursive. Can I just say, I'm pretty sure they don't even teach cursive anymore, so that was a useless part of third grade for me to learn. I don't think I worded that right. That was such a useless thing for me to learn in third grade. There we go, that's how we should word it. Barely anyone uses it anymore. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly complies while reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Hey, look, it's me again. Who should I share my poem with first? I mean, we were just with Natsuki, so why not? I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. Probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. I mean, yeah, seems to make sense. Okay, well, let's start with things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind. I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Yeah? And what's the point of sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. No. In fact, remember how I said I wanted to read your poems? That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours. Like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem, make me go, huh, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what a real literature looks like. And you went and ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying you liked it. Natsuki's retort gets caught in her throat. You're so... You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said it mostly to myself. Natsuki must really hate me or something. I can't figure out if it's a win or a loss that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Fine, I guess. Only because Monica will make me if I don't. Alright, eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, sheep can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. I don't get it. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't take my writing seriously. I mean, that seems like about how I write. I write pretty simple shit. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out feeling in the last line. Wait, that was meant to rhyme? So you did. I guess more went into that than I realized. Thanks. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that. Didn't expect from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I mean, technically I'm the youngest one here. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Shit, my leg hurts. Who should I show my poem next? Sayori, since she's already there. This is a good poem, Chris. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. Not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. But to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Oh man. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Chris. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. Not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you read my poem too, right? I'll have to read again? Son of a bitch. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine. Wait, I thought this was written on freaking spiral notebook paper. Where the hell are the lines? Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I don't get it. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. Still trying my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. Came out nice. Or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. I made scrambled eggs and ham. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. That was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah? The next time, I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yuri, however you want to pronounce it. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah? Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that I might be after reading through it. So it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hand. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. Whatever. What were we saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. I haven't been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is both the style and expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Oh man. I'm really leaning in to read these, and my neck is now hurting. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a poem, even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. And so you can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Well, I mean, they just started writing poems yesterday, so... son of a bitch. Alright, it's been a while. I'm sure I can still read cursive. I'm just gonna take a drink because it's gonna cost me a bit to read this. Let's go. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow, bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last to be replaced by the sickening blue-green of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I'm pretty sure I read half of that wrong. I'm sorry if I have such terrible handwriting. No, you have too good handwriting. That's the problem. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read it. Yeah, does it look like I can read cursive? Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Yeah, that's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. I went to ghost theory. Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Chris. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Yeah, I totally did. Well, I suppose he did. I suppose he did only glance over it after all. Remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up these things too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Last one. After submitting the video, because it's already getting pretty long. Monica. Hi, Chris. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Let's see, what can we do better? Could we... Yeah, no, I got nothing. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better at just going with the flow till I'm more settled in. See, that's one thing we have in common. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Chris. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. I like it, Chris. Really? It's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh, jeez. I know. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write. He's a good writer, too. So take that as a compliment. If you say so. Yep. There are lots of poems with stories out there that are no more than a few simple words. They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Wait, I only picked the words, but I assumed that the game would fill out the rest of it, the poem, for me. Did I literally just write those words on a piece of paper and that's it? They can be funny, endearing, or even sad. Sometimes they're only a few lines long. It might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see. So you're saying that Natsuki's kind of like that? Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. It might be easy to write, but it's super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It'll take a while before I feel comfortable with doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find a style that suits you. Everyone else may be a little biased towards their own kind of styles, but I always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, you're reading my poem now. Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read then. Oh, son of a bitch. Hole in the wall. There's a hole in the wall. Let's go. It couldn't have been me. See, the direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I will never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It was too bright. It was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out. And he on the other side, was looking in. Well, I think that's gonna be a good place to wrap it up. I think that's gonna be it. I don't think we're gonna continue this. We'll finish that up on the next part. Because I've already been recording for 40 minutes. Like, Jesus Christ, that's long. Anyway, see you guys some other time. And you'll probably won't have to wait too long for part 3 of this series. Because I'm quite enjoying it. So see you guys some other time.